No reasonable fan expected the Detroit Pistons to seriously contend for a playoff spot in the Eastern Conference. The front office came to the realization that buying out the rest of Blake Griffin's contract would benefit the team more by allowing younger players on the team to get consistent playing time. Young studs Saddiq Bey and Isaiah Stewart both made the all-rookie teams and will be key pieces to the future of the franchise. Now the Pistons have the #1 pick in this year's draft to add the franchise player they need. This is not even a debate. This is a no-brainer. You might hear rumors about the Pistons' interest in other prospects, but that's nonsense. Every team that wins the lottery always say they're looking at all possible options with that pick. But when there's a generational talent in the draft, there's only one option. This draft really starts at number 2. With the first pick in the 2021 NBA draft, the Detroit Pistons select Cade Cunningham from Oklahoma State University. He came into the season as the #1 overall prospect, and he ended the season as the #1 overall prospect. This guy really doesn't have any weaknesses. Cunningham has a rare combination of size, versatility, skill level, and basketball IQ that every team looks for in their best player. He's a big guard standing around 6'7", 6'8", weighing around 225 pounds with a wingspan around 7 feet. He's able to control the pace of the game and plays well beyond his years. His court vision and decision making are elite, and he's got the handles and strength to get to his spots. Cunningham has a veteran presence about him and plays with great poise. The Pistons also drafted Killian Hayes last year, and he had a disappointing rookie season as he missed most of the year with an injury. Whether Hayes is still part of the future for the Pistons or not, Cunningham is the guy regardless. With the 37th pick in the draft, the Detroit Pistons select Quentin from the University of Houston. This guy's come a long way since being a freshman at Kansas University, and then transferring to Houston where he played the last 2 years. Physically, Grimes looks the part. He's ready to compete right now offensively and defensively. He played a major role taking one of the best defenses in college basketball to the Final Four this year. After struggling to be consistent as an outside shooter in his first 2 seasons in college, Grimes finally showed he can be the shooter he was projected to be coming out of high school. In his junior year, he shot 40% from three-point range, compared to his previous season with 32%. He also showed he can be an effective passer with the ball in his hands. When you have a versatile player like Cade Cunningham who can facilitate, you need capable shooters around him. And players like Grimes and Saddiq Bey will have plenty of open looks off the opportunities that Cunningham would create. With the 42nd pick in the draft, the Detroit Pistons select B.J. Boston from the University of Kentucky. I believe it will take a team with multiple second-round picks to take a chance on a prospect like Boston, and Detroit could be the spot he goes. Boston came in with a ton of pedigree in high school and was projected to be a top 5 pick before the season started, but his inconsistency and bad shooting percentages has had his draft stock take a nosedive. But the talent is still there. You might have to just bring him along slowly to get the best out of him. He has good height for a wing at 6'7", and he can create off the dribble. Working on his strength will be the key to him becoming a consistent scorer in the NBA. I could see Boston playing in the G League for at least his whole rookie season. With the 52nd pick, the Detroit Pistons select Neemias Queta from Utah State University. Queta was a prospect who put his name in the NBA draft after his freshman season, but decided to refine his game more at Utah State. The thing that jumps out at you about Queta is his size. He's a legit 7-footer with a 7'4" wingspan and had the tallest standing reach at the combine. Not only does he have great size, but he has the athleticism, the mobility, and a high motor to make an impact on both ends of the court. Most of his offense came out of the post, and he was very efficient in that area. As he was getting so much attention in the post, he was able to develop into a solid passer out of the post. He might not be asked to score in the low post that much in the NBA, but he can do it. A team will mostly use him as a lob threat and a roll man, for easy finishes around the basket. Queta was a good defensive player in every season in college. He won the Mountain West Defensive Player of the Year in 2019 and in 2021. Queta could develop into a Clint Capella type, someone who can dominate the glass, play great defense, and get easy buckets as a role man.